light, which is vital for a pilot. Your eyes must work hard to perceive visual aspects surrounding your aircraft such as weather, air and ground traffic. There are certain restrictions to the human eye like blind spots and illusions, but the more a pilot understands about the eye, the easier it is to recognise hazards and use your vision effectively while flying. The eye has a lens, a mechanism for focusing, known as the ciliary muscles, and a surface to record images, known as the retina. At the very front of the eyeball, light enters through the cornea, travels through the lens and onto the retina. The retina contains two kinds of light-sensitive cells, called cones and rods, that change light energy into electrical impulses. These impulses travel through the optic nerves to the brain, where the brain forms images out of these impulses. The cones are responsible for colour vision and are mostly active when flying in daylight. They detect colour in great detail in high light levels. They are concentrated towards the centre of the field of vision at the back of the retina. A small pit called the fovea has almost all cones here, and this is where resolution and colour sensitivity are at their highest.
The rods can detect colour, but are better to detect movement, which provide vision in dim light, as they are very sensitive in low light levels. They are mostly active when flying at night. Rods can take much longer to adapt to the dark again, if exposed to a large amount of light in changing light intensities. In low light, the centre of the visual field is not sensitive due to the fact that there are only cones in the fovea. But farther from the fovea, there are a greater number of rods, which provide the majority of night vision for flying at night. Dark adaptation is the adjustment of the human eye to a dark environment. The length of the adjustment varies on the amount of light in the environment that a person has just left. Departing at night from a well-lit airport into a dark sky would take longer than departing from a poorly lit airport into another dark sky. The rods can take approximately 30 minutes to fully adapt to darkness. However, being exposed to a bright light, like meeting the headlights of a car at night, can destroy night adaptation and compromise vision while this adaptation process is repeated. The rods are responsible for much of the peripheral vision due to the high quantity of cones in the fovea. This creates a night blind spot in the centre of the field of vision. By looking 10 degrees off centre of an object, a pilot can expose the rods to the image. This can help compensate for this night blind spot due to the inactivity of cones in the centre of the field of vision.
The back of each eye, where the optic nerve connects to the retina, is called the optic disc. It is referred to as the blind spot as there is an absence of cones and rods in this area. If the field of vision in one eye is obstructed by an object, such as a windshield divider or traffic, there is a danger that other traffic could remain undetected by falling in the blind spot of the other eye. This poses a high risk for pilots scanning for traffic.
When flying above the clouds or in a hazy air, a pilot has nothing specific to focus on and may develop empty field myopia. This condition is caused by the eye relaxing and seeing a focal distance that may range from 10 to 20 feet. Looking without seeing is extremely dangerous for the pilot. Searching and focusing on sources of any light in the distance prevents the onset of empty field myopia.
There are several ways that a pilot can keep the eyes adapted to darkness in order to fly safely. Here is a first officer demonstrating these. Wear neutral density sunglasses to improve dark adaptation at night. Plan your route well, avoiding brightly lit areas. Keep flight deck lighting as low as possible to prevent the light from affecting your night vision. And maintain a standard supply of oxygen in the aircraft to enable the eyes to function at best. This will prevent hypoxia, a reduction in rod sensitivity.